Okay, next thing we got to talk about is this clip has been all over TikTok. Honey Boo Boo's mama spending pretty much all the money that she has made over the last decade, except for like a very small, comparatively like amount of it.
Yeah, because that was regulated by the
Ooh,
government. Otherwise, it would have all been gone.
yeah, it would
Ain't that
all.
crazy?
It would. Well, apparently there are, I think California has very strong laws about child labor and things like that because of Hollywood, and unfortunately most other states don't. And I
Mm.
think I want to say they were in Georgia or something like that. I don't think that Georgia has as strict, if they're in Georgia where they are, they don't have as strict of child labor laws as far as like putting money aside and stuff like that. So Mama June really was able to just, I mean, she was already taking a percentage of the money that Honey Boo Boo was bringing in as her like manager, Chris Jenner or whatever, and then a big majority of all of it she was just using for their lives and their lifestyle and vacations and houses and things like that. And it really sucks that there was nobody there to look out for a Honey Boo Boo, because I'm trying my best not to be like too hard on Mama June, because I feel like there was a huge lack of like understanding and like education about how to, financial literacy. I definitely think was lacking, especially if you're somebody who didn't come from a lot of money, and then all of a sudden you have a ton of money thrown into your lap. I don't know. I wish like the producers of the TLC shows or somebody could have been there to advocate for Honey Boo Boo and the rest of her kids to make sure that Mama June was doing the right thing. Definitely not trying to take all the responsibility away from her, but I can definitely see how there was like a gap in financial literacy, basically. But it's really sad. Honey Boo Boo has probably made millions, and I think there's like 100 and something thousand in this like, account left for her or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
tough. It's
And she trying
tough.
to go to college. That's not enough to get her through
At least not the
at
one she's
all.
trying to go to for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, when
Yeah.
you've made millions of dollars through your whole childhood and you only got like 100K to show for it, that's
That's
tough. And
insane.
I don't blame her for being mad as hell about that at all. Because it's not Honey Boo Boo's fault that her mom did not have the financial literacy to do the right thing, but she's the one who's paying for it. And that's what is messed up about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Jeanette. TLC is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It yeah. I don't really expect much from these programs, TV
Mm-hmm.
networks type things, because honestly they're not going to do anything. They probably only thing they probably did was what was required in the state of
What was
Georgia.
required. Mm-hmm.
And that's the bare minimum. So it just has to be a little bit more put in place like nationwide, especially now with the rise of social media. Because when Honey Boo Boo and them was coming up, like social media isn't what it is now. So now you have like the family vloggers and stuff like that. Like there's no laws around that. Like those kids are working. That is all work. And it just is going to take a government hammer down on all types of child labor in order for it to be much better.
Well,
Like
that's how it always is too. And it's like it sucks
and that
because like
sucks.
the laws are so reactive and they wait until something is a problem before they
Mhm.
do anything about it rather than getting in front of it. So
Getting
it's just like,
proactive about it, yeah.
even with like child actors, like a whole generation of child actors had to suffer and deal with this
Mhm.
exact same thing before anything was done about it in just California. So for these other states to get on board now that there is like reality TV and they are filming things and more in like other states, like they have to do something to protect these kids, especially like I said, from like for like the social media stuff. I mean, we hope that parents and stuff are doing the right thing, but you just never
Parents are
know.
shitty humans too.
They
Yeah, you
can
would
be, yeah.
hope that, because I mean, yeah, you may not have the financial literacy and now you have all this money, but also now you have the money to get the help, to get the education,
Yeah.
get the help for somebody. Because there was definitely a way for them to continue to have the nice cars, the houses, the vacations, and
Mm-hmm.
still put a
Be
decent amount of
responsible.
money for like it definitely was. Like she just was blowing through it. TLC don't give a fuck because they ain't getting paid to. They not required
TLC
to.
does not
So
care. Mm-hmm.
it's just sad. And it's sad to see it in real time. Um her be like Honey Boo Boo be so upset and realizing like, damn, I'm thinking, and obviously her mom is telling her like she has all this money.
Oh
She
yeah, she
thinking that she
blatantly
has, yeah,
lied about how much money she
yeah.
was putting aside for a long time.
That's
Mm,
devastating.
mm-hmm.
That
Yep.
is devastating.
Yep.
It's
It's really
sad.
sucks. And I think that Mama June was spending the money like crazy because at the time there was so much money just coming in that
Mhm.
even if she was spending it crazy, it was still just so much coming in that it really didn't matter. And then when the money started slowing down and drying up, she didn't change those spending and living
Probably
habits,
was in too deep.
unfortunately.
I mean, if you're
Mm-hmm.
buying a house
Yep.
and having mortgage, thinking you're gonna have X amount of income when you were at your peak, I
And it
mean,
changes.
yeah, and it
Mm-hmm.
changes. You would think that you would know that this isn't gonna last forever. No TV show lasts forever. Y'all really were lucky how long y'all lasted,
You
honestly.
would think. I'm
But
surprised they are still on the air in some
yeah,
places.
that's
That's
just
where these clips are
yeah.
coming from. I thought it was long gone off the air or whatever. I think he came back or something. And Jeanette made a good point. She said the whole 20 kids and counting dad didn't pay any of those kids, even the grown ones. Girl, that
Mhm.
gagged me when I found that out that there were so many of his kids that were over 18 and TLC was just paying him and they were
Mhm.
just leaving it up to him to divvy it out to his family as he saw fit. And of course, he didn't get them kids nothing. Barely anything.
That's sad. That's
It's
really
really
sad.
gross. It's really,
It
really,
always
really,
seems like
really
it's the
gross.
horrible human beings who get these
Mm-hmm.
opportunities and basically fuck their kids over.
I know.
You
I
never hear about
mean,
something good, like
yeah,
really
for the
few and
most
far
part,
between. Yeah.
yeah. And it's like I definitely don't want to make it seem like there aren't any responsible parents who have been put in this situation too, but it just seemed like the irresponsible ones are the ones that we hear about and get,
Hmm.
in the situation gets blown up. And I mean, in this situation, they're literally talking about it on the show. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And so I don't think that Mama June, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt that she didn't have any bad intentions, but like you said, she was definitely in a position to where she had the resources to learn how to be more responsible or to pay people that were responsible to help take care of her family and her family's future. And she chose not to do that. Have this situation that is obviously going to cause a major rift in a family that already had some major rifts and stuff going on in it. So it's just very, very sad.
Yeah. I
It's
hate
very,
that.
very sad. Yeah. So, hopefully Honey Boo Boo will figure it out.
Yeah,
And
I do wish her the best. It's sad. I mean, honestly, that's all she can do
yeah.
is make the best out of the shitty situation. Obviously, she's making
Hmm.
some money from the show now since she's an adult.
Yeah. And people were saying that in the comments and they were saying that Honey Boo Boo needs to like sue her mom and all this. One, suing people takes money also because you gotta pay lawyers and stuff. Two,
That is her
I
mama.
don't know. It is her mom, but I'm not against people suing their parents if the situation calls for it. But
Mhm.
from a legal standpoint, we're not lawyers or anything. But I don't know if Mama June did anything illegal. I don't. I don't know if she
Yeah,
did
I
anything
mean, it
illegal.
sounds like she didn't, if she still has a good, well, not a good portion, like whatever the
Yeah.
percentage is, it's really no recourse.
Yeah. And also three, sue her for what? She ain't got no money. That's the whole problem.
He got it.
She don't
Yeah,
got it.
every comment, everything that happens on the internet, if you go to the comments, somebody talking about you should sue. It's not that simple.
It's
It's really
not.
not that simple.
It's
It's not
really
like
not.
making a new Instagram account. It's deeper than that.
It really is. It really, really, really is. Lisa said, then the kids go no contact when they are adults and the parents are like, we never saw it coming. Please, I can't imagine sacrificing my future relationship with my kids for money. I know.
Yeah,
I
that's why
know.
we good people. They
That's why
not.
we could do that.
Money changes people. It's just
It does.
it's really wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. I
Yep.
hate that.
Exactly. And Veronica said, right. And if the money is gone, what can you do? Spend more money trying to get money from her that she don't even
That she
have?
doesn't have, because if
Because
she
we're
had it,
talking
she could just give it to
millions.
her.
It's
Yeah.
not like it's a couple grand. We're talking millions of dollars squandered over the past decade. I don't think Mama June is sitting on millions of dollars and just lying to her family still and going through all this drama. She probably got a little money. I don't think she got millions. I don't think she has millions. So
Yeah, probably not.
yeah,
Uh, she also probably wouldn't be doing the show if she was set for life. But
right. That's very true.